Hello and welcome to Todd Rolls Dice. So we're going to take a look at the WarCom preview for White Dwarf 512, which was announced last night as part of the 4th of May preview. Following on from last month's Pleasure issue, which focused on Slaanesh, we're focusing on Grandfather Nurgle with the Plague issue. I don't know if they're actually calling it that. I'm calling them these names. They might not be correct, but hey, we'll go with it, right? But Plague be upon ye all who enter here. White Dwarf issue 512 is up for pre-order this Saturday. I think it is also on a 2-week pre-order, but if I see it, I tend to pick it up, sort of thing, so I don't actually know the dates that it's fully released. But it's coming up for pre-order if you want to pre-order a magazine. And after the hard partying issue we had last month, courtesy of the Emperor's Children, it's time for something a little bit more inexorable. Luckily, the Death Guard have been clambering for their own feature spot, so this month we've dedicated a hefty amount of pages to Mortarian's plague-ridden cabal. I'm already kind of not interested in what we've got here, to be honest. This might be one I skip. Starting with something exceedingly dangerous, a sneaky trip into the vaults of the Grey Knights, because you've got a new baby carrier. You've got a new baby carrier upgrade. Sorry, I didn't mean to insinuate that you were getting any kind of new model this edition. So there's a glimpse at the Grey Knights, which is sort of cool, but does it really link into anything? Obviously the Grey Knight Codex, but I thought that was months away. They're also looking at new aspects of war rules, which gives 40k battlefields a festering mire fit for the Blightlord with 6 noxious plagues slowly grow in strength before blossoming into game-long effects that affect both sides. New ways to play for Nurgle. That's cool. I actually quite like that. And it's Sigmar and 40k. Yeah, that's kind of fun. Elsewhere, hobbyists from across the Warhammer studio show off their grisliest Death Guard and Magickin of Nurgle, touching on what they love about the grotesque little guys and how they achieve a subtly grubby paint scheme. That's cool. That looks... is it Reign of Vengeance Reader's Gallery? That is incredible. Like 3D artwork. Wow, that's stunning. do they talk about that? So that picture is for a 14-page stroll through an incredible portrait galleries of Roman Lepart, who uses miniatures to create stunning dioramas that leap right out of the frame. 100%, that looks amazing. Then Iron Jaw's warlord, Dakbad Grotkicker, has to reclaim his own self-named fort from some perfidious vampires, with a new AOS battle plan letting you fight for control of Fort Dakbad yourself, with thematic special abilities for both sides. That's cool. This is what I want them to do with White Dwarf. Like, this is a fascinating view into somebody who, it sounds like, doesn't work for Games Workshop, but makes incredible stuff. And they've got a 14-page expose on Roman Lepart and looking at just the incredible stuff that they've created. That's what White Dwarf should be. Scenarios and things that add extra spice and special elements like Nurgle battlegrounds. This is what White Dwarf should be. I may pick this up, I may not, I don't know. The only reason I'll be picking it up is for this expose, because I want to see more of this. But this is all going up for pre-order on the 10th of May. I don't know, I think this is one of the weakest issues that we've had for a long time, but there's also some things in there that I think White Dwarf should focus on. I can't really berate them when they're doing things that I want them to do, even if I'm not overly interested in them. The Grey Knights thing just seems way out of whack, but we do know that Grey Knights are getting a codex and an upgrade sprue soon. But they haven't touched on the Death Guard Combat Patrol rules. So there's another Death Guard Combat Patrol in here. So that'll be 2 Death Guard Combat Patrols, 2 new ones in the last couple of weeks. And they have an interview with the screenwriters from War of the Rohirrim, which they haven't touched on here at all. Although I'm not surprised that they're trying to keep that quiet. They can't even release Hera, can they? That's a video for another day, and that is actually something I want to do this week. I want to talk about the state of Middle-earth strategy battle game. Yeah, I mean, there's some amazing stuff in here. This is the highlight from the preview for me. This sounds really good, new ways of playing your Nurgle armies, and if they can branch this out into other armies, that would be really cool. Or this would give me ideas in how to do it with other armies, and then I can just do custom stuff. Might be worth picking up for those 2 things then. But it is the Plague issue, so we should get excited. Let me know what you think in the comments below. As always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.